Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne and I'm so glad that you joined me today. We are talking all about blushes today. So about 4 years ago on YouTube, there was a tag going around about blushes and different categories of blushes and choosing the blush that fits that category in your collection. And everyone did it 4 years ago. I saw lots of people doing it. I remember distinctly Emily Noel and Bailey from Making Up the Midwest or whatever she's calling herself these days. But recently, Mandy Leah did it and I was inspired to do it myself. So today's all about blush. One thing you need to know, I don't mind if a blush is inexpensive or expensive. I don't think that the price tag of a blush really has anything to do with the performance. Blush is blush is blush to me. It's not like I'm spending a large amount of money on a foundation that has really good skin care ingredients or something. A blush is a blush. If it adds the color to my face in the way that I want it, I'm down for it. So I have 14 categories of the tag, and then I have some honorable mentions over here. So the other thing you need to know is that I chose blushes that I love, except for one category because that's the regret purchasing, but I chose blushes that I love for these categories. So all these things I adore. I am going to do some swatches. Let's get some makeup wipes ready because I'm going to show you what these bad boys look like. Blush swatches are odd if you swatch with your finger. Come on, noisy makeup wipes. If you swatch with your finger, it's going to be a very concentrated swatch. It's not like you blend it out and it's all good. So just keep that in mind as well. Okay, let's push this hair back. Let's get ready to blush. Okay, the very first category is best packaging, y'all. I'm also including blush palettes, by the way. So individual blushes plus the palettes. This is Trixie Cosmetics by Trixie Mattel, one of my favorite drag queens. This is her Summer of Love blush palette. It is stunning. So beautiful. There are 2 blushes and 1 highlighter. Let's swatch Side Chick and Girl on Girl. There they are. And Side Chick is just really, really concentrated and pigmented and beautiful. And Girl on Girl is a beautiful peachy color. So you'll get both ends of the spectrum here. I can wear both. I have to use a light hand and a kind of a fluffy brush for the Side Chick, but it is stunning. That's also a beautiful highlighter. Best packaging, Trixie Cosmetics. Next category is the prettiest color. And this is another one that was easy for me. This is an oldie but goodie. It is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. This color is like my color in summer and spring. It is a beautiful, glowy, peachy, bordering orangey blush. Y'all, it's stunning. It's a cult classic for a reason. If you haven't ever picked up Luminoso, do so. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Next category is most pigmented. Now, Side Chick could definitely be most pigmented here because it is very pigmented. But the blush that I chose for this is yet another formula that I love. But I might have made a mistake. I didn't. I wear it, but it's hard for me to wear. Like I have to make a concerted effort to like go light and be careful. It is one of the Clinique Cheek Pops in Cola Pop. It is gorgeous, but look at the difference in you and me. It is gorgeous, but it is a difficult one for me to wear. It's so beautiful. It's called Cola Pop, and that's a great name for it, y'all. It's a little it's a little difficult for me to wear without some help from maybe a powder or something. Like I have to be very careful. It's already stained my finger. I have to be careful when I wear it, but I love this formula so much. The flavor, no, the color that I have that started me out loving it is Plum Pop. That's beautiful. It's bright, it's gorgeous, and it's much more easy to wear. But this is Plum Pop. Y'all, if you haven't tried the little pop Cheek Pop blushes from Clinique. They're excellent. I have a couple of palettes from them. They have the bronzer and the blush and the highlighter, and they're great too. So they're fantastic. Next category is Best Everyday Blush. This bad boy has been, I did not know that I needed this blush. I went into a MAC store in Chicago when I was working there, and the lovely lady who was helping me said, "This is the blush for you." And I looked at it and went, that's nothing. And I was like, "Lady, I wear color. I'm brave. I can do freaking Cola Pop. I can do anything." And she said, "Nope, this is your color." And she was so right. She was so right. This is a MAC Mineralize blush in Cosmic Force. It looks like nothing, you say. Maybe a contour, you say. But it is absolutely the best everyday blush that I could possibly ask for. It's right here. It looks like nothing, but it is stunning on the cheeks. I wear it warm tones, cool tones, neutral tones. It doesn't matter. This is gorgeous. If you are my skin tone and you like a natural looking blush, a natural color blush, Cosmic Force, it's a mineralized blush from MAC. You will thank me. Just thank me. Next category is Party Blush. And I thought this was an odd category. And then I thought, I know exactly the blush. I know exactly what they mean by Party Blush. So this is a blush that when I put it on, I am ready to go. Like it makes me excited to wear it. It totally picks up my just my face in general. It picks it up, it zhuzhes it on. It's super shimmery but gorgeous, and it's discontinued, so good luck finding it. This is the Hard Candy Fox in a Box. It's called Girl Next Door. It is gorgeous. Again, shimmery pink goodness. It doesn't look like a lot. Let's do another swatch and see if I can build it up. Yeah, it's a party in a little magnetic box. It's a party in a box. This is Girl Next Door by Hard Candy. If you can find it, maybe on eBay or Poshmark, or maybe you have this and you haven't dug it out in a while, dig it out, put it on, and party with me. I love this blush. Regret purchasing. Now, it's not that regret purchasing. Now, it's not that this is a bad blush. It's that I regret purchasing it because I won't wear it very much. Because you'll know why. This is an Estee Lauder blush, and I got it from the CCO. So those of us in America, Estee Lauder brands like MAC and all that are all owned by Estee Lauder. I cannot open this. Mr. Mugwump. I'm sorry. You don't have to be on camera, but could you open this? I have nails and sometimes they'll yeah. Oh, thank you. You're the best. I'm so sorry. You weren't on camera. Don't worry. He's so cute. Okay, so this blush, you'll see why. It's orange. It is so bright. It is so pigmented. It could have won for most pigmented as well, but I regret purchasing it. Even though I didn't pay full price for it, I stalked it for a long time. I really wanted it, but it really isn't for me. It is so, it's like, I have to be very careful with this one too. And so some days I don't want to be careful. I just want a lovely orange blush, and it's too much. It's too much. So I do regret that one. I wanted it for such a long time. And the thing that I regret is just at that time in my life, I thought that if anyone used this and they looked great in it, then so would I. And that's not the case, because a lot of things for my coloring, they don't look good on me. That one looks okay. It's not terrible, but I do regret spending money on it. I shouldn't have. Next one is the least used. Y'all. This is not because I don't love it. This is because I love it, and it was totally a product that will never be made again. So this is a MAC iridescent, what is it called? Iridescent powder. It was a collab with Justine Skye, and Justine Skye is the name of the color. And it is beautiful. It is so beautiful. It is shimmery, and it is purple, and it is gorgeous, and I love it. So I don't use it very much because once it's gone, it will be gone. And that makes me sad. Limited edition things I have a hard time mentally using them because I don't want them to go away. But I do want to use them because I love them so much. So I'm trying really hard this year to use my limited edition things and my discontinued things because I love them so much and I want to use them. That is a gorgeous blush. It's gorgeous. Most used. This one is something that I got in an Ipsy Glam bag when it was called Glam Bag before it was even called Ipsy. And it's a bronzer, but I use it as a blush. This is Pixie. I can't hardly read it. Subtly Sun Touched. It is a bronzer. It's old school, y'all, but it is the most beautiful blush on me. It's kind of like Cosmic Force, where it's a light color, but it looks beautiful. It doesn't work as a bronzer for me, no, but it will absolutely work as a blush. I have used up one of these and I bought this on Poshmark, I think, as my backup, and I've started to use it now. I love it so much. It's my favorite, most used blush, panned the whole thing, and now I'm about to start the other one. Favorite blush brand is MAC Cosmetics. MAC makes my favorite blushes in my favorite formulas, but they also have some other formulas that they're not necessarily blushes. Like the Justine Sky is called an iridescent powder. They don't list that as a blush, but it's a blush on me. So let's go through some of my favorites here. These aren't my whole collection, but there are a lot of them. There goes Warm Soul. Mineralized blushes are beautiful. That's something that many of us have used Warm Soul for a long time. But then they're also their regular, but this is a sheer tone blush in Blush Baby. This is a beautiful color, a real neutral rose color. It is stunning. Another one is Prism. That kind of blushy, bronzy color. Love that. But the thing that I love the most about MAC is when they release those limited edition collector lines that they do. When they release those and they release several products, I always look first at any highlighters, blushes, or bronzers. And usually the blushes are the ones that I end up going with. If I buy one of those powder products, it will last many years in my collection, many years, as opposed to anything that is in liquid format, any of the glosses or the lipsticks or anything that is cream, because those will turn. I have been burned several times over the years by MAC lipsticks or MAC lip glasses or Dazzle glasses or whatever, going bad because they're all emollient. They're they have bacteria that grows on them and things like that because they're emollient products. But the powders have yet to turn. So I will look at those first, and if I find some that I love, I will do it. So let's talk about a couple that I have here in front of me. I have more than this. Don't tell my husband. Okay. This is a Magic Dust powder. This is in last year's or 2 years ago, the holiday. This is Sweet Vision. It's a beautiful glowy NARS orgasm, peachy gold goodness. It's beautiful. This was probably my most favorite collab that they did. This was the Star Trek 50 Years. This is a Trip the Light Fantastic Powder in Strange New Worlds. They call them all sorts of names, these powders, but it's a blush on me. This is a beautiful, I'm so sorry. It's a beautiful orangey blush. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it so much. And so I can keep that for years. Probably the second favorite release from MAC was the Prenza Schuler. It was absolutely stunning. I had a lipstick in Wood Rose, which was it was the perfect nude for me. And it turned, I think, last year. And it was so heartbreaking. But I still have the Ombre blush in Sunset Beach. It is stunning. It's a gorgeous blush. I love it so much. But MAC also has another product that I use as blush, and that is their casual colors, their lip and cheek colors. I use them as cheek colors. And I mean, this was one that came out a long time. Sorry if there's probably stuff in it from my brush, but this is called For Your Amusement. It will last me forever. And so it smells like vanilla. It smells great. But I have promised myself that I won't buy any more of these until I use the ones that I have up, or if they turn, then I can replace them. But it's a great little pot. It makes a beautiful blush. I don't use this color on my lips. It's too light for me. I can't get it to work, but it's a stunning blush. Love that so much. MAC, all-time favorite blush brand of all times. I have Hit Pan on Melba. It's like it's single in one of my Z palettes somewhere around here. I love that blush. It's stunning peach blush. Holler down below if you want a blush recommendation from MAC. I will tell it to you. All right, next category is Greatest Blush Discovery. I could not be happier with this one. So this is a very inexpensive blush. This is Wet n Wild Zombie Blush. It's a limited edition. It was released, I think, 4 years ago, and then again maybe 2 years ago. This is the greatest blush discovery. If the house was on fire, this is the one I would run in here and grab. You can't be serious, you say. Yes, I can. It looks green when you blend it out. It looks like those pigments, right? Those green, brown, red kind of things. I mean, that can't be a blush, Leanne, you say? That can't be a blush. Y'all see? Y'all see it? It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, don't go ham or you'll look like you got punched in the cheek, because you can build up the green hue. You can do that, but look at that. Look at it. Greatest Blush Discovery is a green blush for zombies for Halloween that came out on the end cap in like Walgreens, like $2.99, $3.99. That. I did not think I could wear it. I wore it as an eyeshadow the first few times, and it makes a beautiful one shadow look. On the finger, swipe it across your lid, blend it out, and it does that beautiful blend out into like a ruddy brown. It is gorgeous. It is so good. Put that on your cheek, you fair people. Put it on your cheek. Yes. Sorry, I piled it on other blush, but greatest blush discovery of all time. They also released other colors. There was like a vampire one, same thing. Real dark in the pan, look beautiful on. I can't. Next category is most practical. And this is a very practical purchase for me, but it's also excessive. So one of the things that I love is having the ability to mix and match. And any of the Benefit cheek palettes do that for me. This is the latest one that I bought. This is the Cheek Stars. This has all of the beautifulness in it. We have a Hoola bronzer and the Cookie highlighter, which is stunning. But we've got Georgia, Dallas, and Sugar Bomb. I love these cheek palettes. This is the most practical for me because I get all the choices, plus the full face if I want to do that from one palette. I have another one that I actually depotted into a small Z palette because sometimes the packaging of these Benefit cheek palettes can be very bulky. So I actually depotted this one. It's just, I don't even know how many years old, but there's a Hoola there. This is Coralista. There's Sugar Bomb again. This is Rockateur and Dandelion, and that's like an Urban Decay highlighter Afterglow kind of sample, and this works perfectly for me too. I love the Benefit cheek palettes because they are very practical. I can mix and match. I can do this and not that, do the whole face, the whole thing. I love it. Next category is least practical. This was part of like a K-beauty thing in Sephora. It's the Chasunga 22. This is the Lilac Drop. It's like a liquid cream blush. Here's why it's impractical. I mean, it's great packaging. You can see, look how much I've used. I love this color. It is stunning, and I love a cream blush. I can do that. It's this. The hell is that? What is that? Like, it was very difficult. It's still difficult to get it out, to get it right. I'll put some here so you can see the color. This brand, excuse me, left very quickly. See how beautiful and bright that is? It is stunning on. If you can get it on. It's just messy. It's not great. But it was one of those Korean brands, and I will use this whole thing up. I will love every minute of it, but it was a difficult one. It's a difficult one for the packaging. Most expensive is kind of, it's individual, but it's also cumulative. Why? Why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep buying NARS blush palettes? They're stunning. They all look the same. They're gorgeous. Y'all, is that the same palette? No, it's a different one. Hey, what about this one? Is this the same palette? No, it's a different one. They're all gorgeous. I love NARS blushes. They're beautiful. But they're expensive. That's expensive. Least expensive? I'm going to do kind of a duo for this one. So the least expensive, like drugstore, you can walk in today and leave with it today, are Essence blushes. I believe they're $3.99, $2.99, something like that. Very inexpensive, but gorgeous. I have several colors from over the years. This is when they were marketed as the Silky Touch blush. This is Life's a Cherry. They also, probably the best and most used of my Essence collection is Sweetheart. It looks like nothing, but it's beautiful on. They now look like this. They have different categories. There's a matte touch blush. There's one called the blush. And then there is the satin touch blush. Wow, you have a lot of Essence blushes. Yup. By the way, my whole face is Essence except for that Wet n Wild blush that I just put on. So you can check that out on my channel because that video is up already. But I have a bonus for you for the least expensive. And that is from shopmissa.com. There are many $1 blushes, and these you have to get them shipped, so that's not instant, but they're gorgeous. The AOA Studio is Shop Miss A's house brand, and they make their Lumi baked blushes. That's $1. This is in Frantic Pink. It's $1, and it holds up to all these other pinky blushes. It's beautiful. They have a pretty good range of those blushes. There's another, they have some wild brands on there, but this is another one. This is I don't know what it's called. Malibu Glam. I mean, they have all these. I've bought a lot of $1 blushes off of Shop Miss A just to see, and I've enjoyed most of them. They're fantastic. You can even get blush palettes for $1, but you do have to have, they have to be shipped. So just FYI, they're not going to be instant, but Shop Miss A does run shipping flash sales where they'll ship, everything in your cart for $1. So look out sign up for their little newsletter, and you'll get those in your inbox, and then you can go buy whatever you want. Shipping's $1. Okay, now let's talk about, that's the end of the tag portion. That's all 14. But I have some bonus blushes that I did not want to miss telling you about because I love blush. Okay, this is a recent purchase. It's disgustingly dirty because I picked it up with gross hands. This is that Cheek Chalk blush. It's also gross because I used a brush in it earlier. It's in PK02. It is gorgeous. This is from Yes Style. It's gorgeous. I love it. I love Korean blushes because they are not too pigmented, and you can go ham and you will look great. Speaking of Korean blushes, cutest packaging of all time. But that's not the cutest one. Wait. Because there's a chip brush. Stop it. Stop it. These are so cute. These are from Yes Style as well. They have the little tiny puff. They're super light, y'all. You can go ham. If you have anything darker than fair skin, this ain't gonna show up on you. Y'all look at Ursula. Hold on. Y'all look at Ursula. Or her bad self. Look at Ursula, little lilac moment. Oh my Lord, it is the cutest thing you've ever seen. So cute. Stop it. Some other really cute blushes. This one is from LA Girl. It's called those blushes are called Just Blushing. Yes, that's in Just Dance. That is a stunning blush. I like purple lilac blushes. Yes, I do. So in last year's 21 Days of Beauty, Ulta had the Cover FX monochromatic blush duos. I bought the Sweet Mulberry. I have to be careful, but it's absolutely beautiful. I think those are coming up in the sale again this year. I will be looking. Another blush that I got that I did not expect to love as much as I do was in another Ipsy. This was in an Ipsy collab. This is the Gigi Gorgeous, the only blush duo in Authentic and Pride. And it's obviously shimmery and matte. It's a beautiful peach. It's so pretty. You will see Gigi on my channel a bit. I use her as a compact mirror because she's fabulous. Gigi's my ride or die. Last one that I want to show you today. Y'all, if you have not tried the Alamar Cosmetics, this is the light blush palette. Oh my Lord, it is absolutely stunning. It is stunning. These are beautiful colors. They're very unique and I love them. That's my blushes. What are your favorite blushes? Tell me down below. What are you looking for, a new blush? Would you like a blush recommendation? Because I know somebody. I know somebody who can tell you about blushes. I have a lot. Just got so excited. I got so excited. Get so excited about blush. If you have tried the zombie blush, you tell me. If you have not tried the zombie blush, be brave and try the zombie blush. I think you'll love it. I think you will absolutely love it. It is gorgeous. Look at my cheek. Like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank y'all so much. Have a great day. Bye.